Allah.
Hello, and welcome to episode 7, I believe it is now, of the Ball Knowledge podcast.
Too much.
As always, I am your host, Usman. I'm joined again with Aslam.
The goat.
The
I'm
goat.
here.
So today is our Premier League preview / predictions episode. Obviously, we've had 2 weeks off because of the international break.
Worst time ever.
Sadly, there's another one in like 4 weeks.
Exactly, it just sucks, man. Like, you're just getting back into the full swing of things and then, international break. Piss off.
Yeah. Okay, Aslam, are we ready? Are we ready?
Yeah, of course, man. I was born ready.
Starting off, the biggest news this week in terms of the Premier League and coming out of the international break. Before the international break, the Premier League clubs all came together and said, we're not sending our players off to red list countries, one of which being Brazil, because they don't want them to come back and have to quarantine and miss 2 weeks worth of games.
Which is fair, especially with COVID, isn't it?
And the Champions League starting next week as well. But again, you can't send them to a red list country because football shouldn't be being played there, international football even, considering that the players would have to go back to Europe and quarantine.
Exactly. And obviously the international clubs, like they have to still show that at least they believe that international football is the pinnacle, even when it's not anymore. No one cares about international football. It's only when a tournament comes around that everyone's like, yay, otherwise, shit.
The news coming out is that the Brazilian FA have decided to cry to FIFA about players not being able to, the Premier League not sending their players over to play in Brazil during the World Cup qualifiers, because apparently that really messes with their chances of qualifying for the World Cup from South America.
Absolute rubbish. Complete and utter rubbish. They're top of the league, or their little bracket thing. They've not even lost the game, I think. I don't even think they've dropped any points. And they're trying to come up with this sub story about how, we need these players. Like, for instance, if we look at it from Liverpool, if Fabio goes, he's not starting. They start Casemiro. And if Alisson goes, they start Edison.
Yeah.
Right. So it doesn't make any difference if they do go or if they don't. And you're just trying to start a war that, let's be real, you're not going to win. It's so dumb. Like, the Brazilian players are being punished for following COVID rules. But Richarlison, who went there and would have to quarantine, he's probably going to start on flipping Monday. Yeah. And it's like, how does that make any sense? It's just ridiculous. Right?
So the players starting tomorrow, I believe it is, would have to serve a 5-day ban because of this.
Stupid as hell.
It is, Dad, considering I'm so happy, even if we don't go through with it, which I don't think we will.
Yeah, no.
Even though it's 5 days, I'm so happy that the AC Milan game was on a Wednesday and not a Tuesday.
Oh yeah, because we'd probably get them back then, innit?
Yeah. So missing their players on a Tuesday would be United and Chelsea.
Oh, who cares about them anyway? United have an easy group. And there's losing Fred. So that's a positive for them. Maybe we can start the free Van der Beek hashtag and it will actually work this time, because
I know we're going to get onto United, but he has to start this weekend considering McTominay just started training again after a groin injury.
Yeah, but you never know with Dolly. You actually know he's going to do something like put Dallo in the midfield.
No, just Pogba in the midfield and shut like 5 people up front.
This free Van der Beek. I don't like they kept him for no reason if he doesn't play then, because like Everton wanted him and then they were like, no, we still want him. We haven't played him in a year, and he started off reasonably well for United, but we still want him. Anyway, that's ahead of it. The opening game is Tottenham Palace.
Yeah, so before we go into that, I will say Jurgen Klopp did come out, and I believe it was Klopp who said that there's basically no basis for the Brazilian FA to ask FIFA or for FIFA to ban those players for 5 games just because they didn't go to international duty.
Didn't you say you spoke to Wenger about it and Wenger agreed with him?
Yeah,
think
but
I
I don't
saw
trust him.
something. But then Wenger is like crazy anyway. I
Yeah,
think
he
he's
wins
actually
the World Cup every 2
loony.
years.
So, yeah, so like that guy's loony, and I think he's lost the plot and he's got no power anyway. So speaking to him means nothing, but still, it's good to hear.
So just out of like nowhere, I did see earlier it was the UEFA president Seferin, I believe his name
Yeah.
is. I think I saw Fabrizio retweet it. It was Seferin said that Real Madrid want to start the Super League, but then they go and pay 180 million for Mbappe.
Oh yeah, and then he also said Barcelona, Real Madrid, and Juventus can all join their own league, but then they come crawling back to us to play in the Champions League as well. How does that make any sense? He's a funny guy. He's definitely corrupt, but he's funny at least.
Yeah. All right, let's get on to the predictions and preview. Yeah, okay. Opening kickoff tomorrow, 12:30, down at Selhurst Park. Crystal Palace are home to Tottenham.
There's only one right answer, isn't there? 1-0 Palace. That's Spurs. 1-0 Spurs. I don't like Tottenham will grab an early goal and then they'll sit on the lead and they'll try to do stuff, but their players just won't be good enough. They're missing Lo Celso, Romero,
Son,
right?
I think, as well.
Yeah.
Got injured on international duty.
So that's a lot of. By the way, how do the Brazilian players get to come back, but the Argentinian players are like bad? Whatever. That's besides.
That was a really weird situation as well. They basically snuck out of the country, pretended they didn't play in the Premier League for the first 3 games, then went to Argentina and were like, oh yeah, now we can play.
Yeah, look, some Americans, they're really passionate and they're also mental. But yeah, I think 1-0 Tottenham. I think Palace looked good when they last played West Ham, but I don't know. I think Tottenham right now have got a very sturdy defense, haven't conceded, and I think they'll just do enough to get by.
I'm going off the hope that Vieira decides to drop Ayew because he's useless, and I'm gonna go 2-1 to Tottenham. I think Palace can score, but like either way, it still balances out to 1-0 Tottenham.
Yeah, so you said you'll go off hope, and then you said, "Oh yeah, but they'll still lose."
I hope Tottenham will win, but I really hope he drops Ayew. He's useless, man.
Yeah, I don't get the appeal of Ayew. I always like Benteke.
I think the thing with Ayew the last few seasons, he was like the powerhouse up front. He'd run around everywhere, but he didn't score. He hardly scored. And now it's coming to fruition because they struggled the first few games to actually get some goals in. But now Conor Gallagher was brilliant against West Ham. I'm hoping he drops Ayew, plays maybe Benteke and Mateta if he wants to. But then they do have Raksaki, who scored for England in the under-18s, I believe, this week, or under-23s.
Yeah, I think Benteke is a really useful option as well, especially because he showed more goal-scoring promise last season.
The Brighton game.
Yeah, and like obviously he's a big guy. He's a big lad. Like he can hold up the ball, and that's what you need, especially if you're trying to play this new style. Like as much as you want your strikers to press and everything, it doesn't mean that you take away the option to just hold the ball, bring others into play, and then get into the box. And especially with Conor Gallagher, I think he's got a decent delivery. All he needs to do is stick the ball up, and eventually Benteke will score one. Like when you need goals, you don't need a striker that can run. You need a striker that can get goals. And Benteke, I know he had his dips, but we proved last season he's still up there. And Zaha needs to, fix up. At least last year, he started off last season really well, and then he just kind of dithered towards the end.
Yeah.
But he needs to fix up. Just accept that you're not getting a move away from Palace. This is your peak, and just enjoy it.
Apparently, there's a chance that Elise could be introduced tomorrow. which would be pretty interesting because we did say that Elise would make a big difference to this Palace team. I don't think Eze's coming back yet, but it would be big. All right. Moving on to the first 3 o'clock kickoff game, Arsenal at home to Norwich, a classic bottom of the table clash.
It's a relegation 6-pointer.
Yeah, boy.
If Arsenal lose, they're in big trouble. I actually think they might be on for relegation for the first. That's embarrassing. Oh gosh, I think they'll win. I mean, if they don't beat Norwich, I'm sorry, but Arteta needs to go. Like, the conversation has to be had. Like, as much as he'll have basically his full squad besides Xhaka back, and he's playing the worst team in the league, arguably. Yeah. Even though I predicted them not to get relegated. That's more because I like them. I'm very, ruled by my biases, but oh my gosh. Norwich did look good as well. Norwich have overall looked better in the Premier League than Arsenal. Yeah. Embarrassing. How embarrassing. They're such an embarrassing club. Well, I would say it's too peak to even laugh at them, but then that's a lie because I really like laughing at them.
It's saying that Norwich have actually scored a goal in the Premier League as well.
Exactly. They arguably were this close away from getting a point, which is a whole load more than Arsenal have got. But then VAR. Nah, I don't mind VAR. I don't care what people say. But yeah, Arsenal should win. I'm going. I don't think it'll be convincing though, because they're terrible. I'll go 2-1 Arsenal.
I'll go. I was going to say 2-0 Arsenal. I think though. I don't think it'll be easy for them. They won't make it easy for themselves. I think they'll win. If not, I'm very happy to be wrong.
Yeah, same. If Norwich score first, I think it's curtains.
That would be amazing. I'm being serious.
They have no willpower
either.
Yeah, they have no willpower. If you score first, Arsenal will just crap themselves. Look what happened at Brentford. They have no mentality. They're useless.
Speaking of Brentford, second of 3 o'clock kickoffs. Brentford at home to Brighton.
Brighton have looked good, but so have Brentford. Brentford look tough to beat, which is what you need.
Yeah.
And besides the last game, Brighton strikers have actually, finished the job for once.
Yeah.
I predicted a draw for basically every Brighton game, I think. But, I'll back Brighton this time. 2-1 Brighton.
I'm going to go for. I think they've both got enough quality to just make it a stalemate at the new Brentford ground. I'll go 2-2.
Wow, you always go high scoring with your draws.
This was a big one, and it's 3 o'clock kickoff as well. Leicester at home to Man City.
I don't know why that's not one of the big boy games, but
I'm surprised it's not on a Sunday.
Yeah, because there's nothing on a Sunday. It's just us.
And City don't play till Wednesday in the Champions League as well, and Leicester Thursday in the Europa League.
Yeah, I don't like. It would have made sense if they'd moved United away, but then they didn't. So it's like, why?
Yeah, because United are on Tuesday as well, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, that's a fair point.
But yeah, that Leicester Man City, I thought that would have been at least a Sunday game.
Yeah, it's the best game of the weekend besides Arsenal's Norwich, but that's more for banter purposes than the actual quality of the football on show.
Yeah,
I think that's a comfortable 2-0 City win. I know last season Leicester, didn't they beat them 5-2? Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but after that, then they got handled. And I think Leicester they don't look like the Leicester of last season. They look tough to beat, and they're getting through the scrappy games, which is important, but I don't know. Last time they just laid an egg against City, and City looked to be much better following their initial defeat. So I'm going to go 2-0 City, sadly. Even though I want Brendan to win because I just don't like City. Prince.
I'm going Leicester win.
He just
I
likes
don't.
to complain.
Either way, I don't think either. Like, if it goes either way, no one would be surprised.
That's true.
But I think Leicester win. I'll go 3-2. I don't think it'll be easy for them, but I think they'll come out on top.
You're always going high scoring. And then there's it. You make me look bad.
It's wishful thinking.
I mean, the amount of goals has been decreasing from every weekend. We started on like 34, and then we're on 26 now.
Yeah.
So I'm in the right here.
Another one, big games, Man United. Cristiano. Oh no, we'll save that actually. Southampton at home to West Ham.
Southampton are weird, man. I don't know how to judge them because they can come away with a really good performance against United where they probably should have won, get a draw from there, and then a week later, who did they play?
Newcastle.
Yeah, they played Newcastle and they looked terrible. Like they got a point, but like they're not very good. They're bloody awful.
Oh, I'm guessing.
Oh, he's like what's it called? It's like in Endgame when all the portals come in. We've got our final reinforcement. But yeah, Southampton are just weird, man. I'm gonna go with 2-2. Though, even though I think they're weird, I think 2-2 from Southampton because they're just the type of team to pull a result out the bag against one of them. They seem to do better against so-called bigger teams than like those lower down. Because they don't have to have the ball as much, and so their deficiencies in progressing the ball doesn't seem to come out as much, I think.
Okay. Do you have any comments on anything else that we've talked about? So we've done the Brazilian FA.
Yeah.
He's going to be happy about that, though.
Arsenal, Norwich, Brentford, Brighton, Leicester City.
Yeah, he's buzzing about the Brazilian FA.
Yeah.
Like, no, Fred.
Exactly.
He's crying tears of joy.
Although apparently they might do a comeback. The Premier League might do a comeback on FIFA. Apparently they're trying to say that they want to play they're going to know FIFA and just play the plays.
Yeah, good.
But no, that's not good. Fred can't play. He's desperate. I don't know why he's desperate. He wants him. So no, we can't do that. No way. I'm not on that. For me, Fred he needs to. I'll give him another week holiday. Even next week, he should come. Let's enforce the ban.
He wants Man United to follow the letter of the law and more.
Exactly. Even extra more. I don't know the rules, just in case. For Fred,
you want an extra ban because he didn't fly. He's not patriotic. That's a 10-day ban.
Exactly.
And then we extend it to a season.
Exactly. And he went on a holiday to Croatia. So for me, that's just free. There's not much to do.
I don't think you'd want him back next week because you got West Ham.
Oh, hell no. Mikel Antonio running up. No. You cannot ask Fred running.
You're not going to have Fred pass into Armstrong or even Bamford. You're going to have him pass into Antonio, arguably the most informed striker in world football right now.
It doesn't get better for you after that because then you got Villa and then you got Everton.
We have Fred in it for me. He cannot play any of these games. Actually, what? Screw him. We should ban him for the rest of the season.
You know what? Just out of curiosity, I decided, let me check the other ones at the Everton game. After that, you've got Leicester, and then you have Liverpool.
Oh no, he'll be good for Liverpool. He'll be really good.
Fingers crossed, he's back for Liverpool game.
Well, McTominay's definitely like, if there's any big game, McTominay's always thrown in.
And then you got Tottenham after that, and then you have City. Oh God, you got a really interesting run coming up, don't you?
To be honest, yeah.
You got bring it on, man. Bring it on.
He doesn't even want Fred to play against League One opposition.
Yeah. Carabao Cup, yeah. I want to win that at least. Just at least get to the semi-final. Fred might stop us getting past Lincoln City. He's giving the ball away right even like no one's pressing him to get the ball away. You don't expect that from Lincoln City players. I'm pretty sure Lincoln fans will be fuming if one of their players get the ball away under no pressure. Fred does that consistently. No. You can't be here any longer, man. January, that's time to sell him. Just get rid of him.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is Fred the worst player in the league?
Oh, he's got. You know what? I think he is because if you break it down, Bellerin's gone. So now Bellerin's out of the question. Dan James is like not really that bad. He's not worse than Fred. Wait a minute. I'm looking at Norwich. They got Gilmore. Gilmore's better than Fred. Brentford, they have a couple good engine, man. They don't give the ball away for fun. They keep it sideways, but Fred doesn't do sideways. He can't do sideways. He gives the ball away when he does pass for sideways anyways. So Fred can't do that. He got to the point where Wan-Bissaka was annoyed with Fred. How can Wan-Bissaka be annoyed with Fred? He was playing Premier League. He still definitely was playing Premier League. He definitely. Wan-Bissaka was annoyed with you. That's when you know shit's gone bad. So yeah.
No, don't worry. Fred's going to be supplying the assist for Ronaldo.
Yeah. Oh my god! Imagine Ronaldo trying to get. Fair. Luckily, Fred's the furthest away. No. Still, he's going to disrupt the.
Don't worry. Ronaldo has already likened Old Trafford to, being a slave when he was playing there the first time. So imagine him with Fred. What's worse than a slave?
I mean, Fred is he'll make you want to turn TV off, even when you're like a neutral fan. He just kills the game. The game's rubbish when Fred plays.
The game's way more fun when Fred plays.
Yeah, you need that person in the middle to make the mistakes.
Yeah, but the Wolves not finishing their chances. That will probably annoy a neutral more than Fred's giving the ball away. So it's like Fred giving the ball away, and then the teams giving bottom chances combined makes a crap game. For me, Fred, he ruins football. He's worst playing Premier League. That answers the question. He's the worst. I can't think of. I went to Norwich and Arsenal. I'd rather have Partey and Gilmore over him. That's a fact.
Fabio Silva at Wolves.
He scored a couple goals.
And he's 19.
And he's only 19.
Yeah. I'll allow him.
He's a young kid. Allow Fabio Silva,
That's 28.
Fred is like, 45 now? And he's Cameroonian.
He's always 45.
Yeah, I'm not hearing this. He's not Brazilian.
No, he's Bangladeshi, man. He just luckily
he was born in Cameroon, and then he was accidentally sent on a boat to Brazil. I'm not hearing this. He's Brazilian. There's no way the beautiful country of Brazil can produce a player as awful as that. He's trash.
Let's say Andres Pereira is also Brazilian technically. Even though he was born in Belgium.
Yeah,
he
actually has skill.
His name is not Andres Pereira, it's Hugo Hogelbaum.
He's from Brussels, man. He's from Brussels, Belgium. I'd like to ask him Brazil. But at least for Andreas, he actually got skill, but up there he might be the dumbest player.
At least Pereira turns up in preseason. He becomes Maradona in preseason at least. Fred is awful, regardless. Put him in five-a-side and all it.
Oh, he'd be tragic. He will just run around, buzz about, but on the ball he'll be like, "Oh, why is he shooting again?"
Ali vibes.
Yeah, for me, Fred.
Fred.
No, yeah. I'll answer the question. Fred is the worst. And what's the next thing you were saying?
Tottenham Palace.
Yeah, that's a Tottenham win all day of the week. Palace are terrible. Oh, they're rubbish. Although Conor Gallagher, you know what I mean?
He just cut straight through it.
Yeah, he's just
this Palace are rubbish. There's no use for them. If they drop Ayew, then there's a chance. But I went Tottenham win.
Oh, wait a minute. They signed somebody, isn't it? Edward.
Oh, yeah. Odson Edward, isn't it?
Ooh. Interesting. I completely forgot
about that.
He
actually turns up in, he has a decent record in Europe. And I know it's the Scottish League, but he had a good record there. I mean, he's definitely better than what they've got right now.
Ayew's been dropped then, thank God. I hope if he plays Ayew and Edouard up front and drops Benteke.
I Benteke, Edouard, that wouldn't work more than Ayew.
There'll be arrest warrants. We'll just see a bunch of police vans going.
The game's still as
we'll hear them.
It doesn't help that Wireless is this weekend as well. It's in Brixton and Selhurst.
Oh, good.
Yeah, but the area's getting all the. No.
The traffic's gonna be long there, but yeah, I think Spurs that's a win for them. 1-0, 2-0.
You're going 2-0 then, because I went 1-0.
I'm going for 2-0. Son.
Bottom of the league battle, Arsenal Norwich.
Relegation 6 points.
This is a huge game for Arteta. If he don't win this, he's out. There's no way he stays on top if he don't beat Norwich. Drawing Norwich,
this is a huge game for Norwich. This is their first time to get points, realistically.
I'll be shocked if they get appointed. They're garbage. They're awful. But they're also awful too. So, which awful team we're looking at here? But at least we also have players that could one day might turn up. Maybe.
No, I mean, look at Norwich have got the Icelandic demon, Pukki. They've got Todd Cantwell. They can bring in Chunks as well. They'll bring in Chunks. He can play centre back. It's not like Arsenal going to attack them.
Billy Gilmore will show up just to show Chelsea that he's not to be messed with.
Imagine
it'll be his audition.
and they show him why he's better than Fred. So
Gilmore go celebrate for the
he doesn't need to show why he's better than Fred. Yeah, he just is.
He really is. It's quite embarrassing, fucking hell. But with Norwich, I think Arsenal will win 3-0. Norwich are awful. I think they will win because at home. Surely can't lose or even draw. Drawing sack offense, losing is. I want to sack manager. I want to sack the manager. I'll sack the players. Because you can't lose Norwich. That's not the manager's fault at that point. It gets to the point where it's the players' fault. You can't lose Norwich. I'm sacking anyone that has bad game.
The City game, it looked like it was just a manager issue. They didn't look like they cared. But this game is make or break for Arteta. If he loses, he's fucked.
I think if he draws, he's screwed.
Yeah.
I think draw at one point,
but draw, they'd still be like, oh no, but he got something out of the game. He shouldn't be able. He shouldn't be. Oh, he was able to get something out of the game. He should be. It's Arsenal. They need to win.
Yeah, like people get you, and like I feel like rival fans are the only ones that get it. Arsenal are still a big club. They're still part of the big six. They're not part of the top six, but they're part of the big six. So when we say Arsenal need to be doing better, it's not because, we look at the reality. No, it's because Arsenal are Arsenal. Yeah. Like, if you want to see yourself as the third biggest club in England, have some respect for yourselves, man. Don't accept these losses to like Man City and Chelsea as, but they're much better. Shut up, man. Anyone in this league can get wins. What are you talking about? You didn't even show up for any of them. And you want us to shut up about Arsenal. Shut up. We have more expectations for your club than you do.
Exactly.
How embarrassing are you?
But for me, they're fourth biggest club anyways. They're not third anymore.
I said they'll win fucking FA Cup, man. I look like a clown.
I think that's Man City. I think
you never know Big Sam coming, relegation.
Oh. They need Big Sam. I know people laugh. If they lose to Norwich, I think I'm psyched after get Big Sam. But if they lose to Norwich, for me, I'm sacking some of the players. Some players have to go. Release the contract immediately. Let them go.
To be fair, they've done it now, haven't they? They got rid of Willian. They terminated his contract.
Wow. How is Drogba tweeting Agent Willian? I can't be bothered, man. This guy.
Yeah, but he's bullied them when he was playing. He bullies them still now. Drogba just loves bullying them. He always bullies them for like it's just Arsenal Drogba. It's not a good match for Arsenal, but it's a great match for Drogba.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. Chelsea are the third best club in the country. It's no debate anymore.
Oh yeah, the second Champions League was cemented that.
More fans, more Champions Leagues, more Premier Leagues. More Premier Leagues. Yeah, it's over.
Arsenal.
I don't care about history because look, as much as Arsenal have done, they haven't won 2 Champions Leagues. They haven't won.
I haven't got more fans in
leagues. And Chelsea have been more successful in the last 20 years, and Chelsea have got history as well.
And they're not much. We've got more fans than Arsenal. They just do. So that's even added also the fans thing. Chelsea have more fans worldwide than Arsenal, so easily third biggest club is Chelsea. But Arsenal fourth, they should not be even thinking about drawing against Norwich. So that's why I'm saying 3-0 Arsenal.
Okay. Brentford, Brighton.
Brentford go in.
What? You love Brighton and Potter?
The thing is, because Brighton always have these random losses, so this is their random loss. They don't lose all day. But that's like Everton. Everton are a better team. But they're not. I'm pretty sure they lost to Everton. That's why.
They've started pretty decently.
But did Brighton sign anyone last day? I don't think so.
I don't remember, to be honest.
And they've still got Moipe up top. I'm not a fan of him. Ivory 20 for me. I prefer him as striker than him. And that guy, what's his name? Connolly.
Mguema or whatever.
Connolly. He's terrible.
The right. Yeah,
he's arguing with Fred. I'm being real. He's arguing with Fred. He's awful, man. He's awful. But what's that guy from Brentford? Winger.
Mguema.
He's good. He's not the most technical, but he's definitely someone that He's a proper mid-table, lower league. I mean, that lower half of the Prem player, definitely. He's really good in terms of that level. So I think Brentford are going to win 3-2-1.
And then Southampton versus what's it called? West Ham. I went 2-2.
Yeah, that's a West Ham win. West Ham win for me. 2-1. 2-0.
What did I say for that one? What did I say for that one? I can't remember. No, okay, I'll go West Ham.
Oh, man.
I'll go West Ham. 2-0 West Ham.
I'll go 2-1 West Ham. I think, what's his name? Armstrong and Che Adams will get that one goal that they do at the start of the game and then just fall asleep.
Bang average strikers, those two are.
I mean, they've been doing okay so far in the League Cup. It's just everyone
Che
else.
Adams was sick against you, mate. You like his goal?
Fred literally scored an own goal. Him again. It's him again. Oh my days. No, Fred is definitely the worst player in the Premier League. How did I mention his name 5 times in 10 minutes? What on earth? It's all been bad.
Oh, God.
Man.
We were surprised this one's on 3 o'clock on a Saturday.
Oh, Leicester, Man City.
Leicester, Man City.
Why? Why not at least?
I don't know. Because there's only one game on the Sunday as well, and that's us, and that's at 4.
And Leicester got Europa League, and City got Champions League on the Wednesday, so it's perfect timing as well.
And you lot got Champions League on Wednesday too.
Yeah,
exactly.
So why are they moved you for, but not Leicester City? Which obviously,
yeah, Klopp won, but they're trying to make him lose. Clearly.
Yeah.
Premier League are so stupid, man. How can you have one Sunday game? That's not Super Sunday. That's just no Sunday. That's a Super Sunday. Tune into one game.
Liverpool make every Sunday super for me.
If Liverpool leads, might be actually a good game, yeah. But yeah, what's the Leicester City game? Ooh, Man City win. I've started terribly.
They won everything. Or they won to...
Not terribly.
I thought they drew to Norwich.
They beat them 2-1.
They won every 3. They
won 2 and they
lost to West Ham 4-1.
Yeah, they lost to West Ham.
Terribly. For me, the fact that Norwich almost, for me, it got this unlucky disallowed 2-2 goal. So in my opinion, Leicester have started poorly. They should always start like 4 wins in a row, 5 wins in a row. So they start poorly.
Oh my God.
They've started poorly, in my opinion. You can't lose West Ham 4-1 and then Norwich give you the hardest game. Like, come on, what's this about? Leicester have not started good. They usually start well and then end terribly. So this is not looking good for Brendan Rodgers right now. But I'm still giving
getting ready to take the Arsenal.
I'm still giving them a goal. 3-1.
I went 2-0. You went Leicester win.
I went Leicester win. I think they're going to surprise City.
The surprise? What?
Leicester, I can't see them. Nah.
Sorry. Put it this way, even if the result goes either way, you won't be surprised. Regardless of how Leicester started off the season, Leicester is still a good team. Yeah, and they're still capable of beating City.
And it's the early season. It's not like late in the season, I'd put like City 5-0 maybe. But yeah. Because it's the early, I'm only going to know.
I'll get 3-1 City. Because I think Leicester might score. Or Man City, that's what I say. Yeah, Man City.
Next, second to last of the 3 o'clock kickoffs, Watford at home to Wolves.
Yeah, Wolves are getting their first win. Let's go. 2-0. I don't know why I think that. I just believe in Wolves because they got Jimenez. Like I know those. I think the Mexican FA have said, "Yeah, you can play. Don't worry, boys." So because of that, we're going 2-0.
Wolves versus who?
Watford.
2-2. Dennis, he's coming back. I believe in Dennis. So 2-2.
Yeah, I'm going 0-0.
You're meant to be the high scoring one.
I am the high scoring one. Don't see. I mean, if I was going to pick something, I'd say, Watford would beat Wolves. But now I'm going 0-0. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
Yeah. Damn it.
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It's fine. Yeah. Big game. Big 3 o'clock kickoff game up in Manchester. Man United at home to Newcastle.
Yeah, we should smoke them, I'll be real.
It's the United derby as well.
You should smoke them, but will you?
Well, we've got Ronaldo's re-debut, or second debut, should I say.
Yeah, he's going to start behind Fred.
Yeah, Brazilian FA came across Ross. Brazilian FA might have come
What do you want to download?
So hopefully the ban stays in place. But I don't know if McTominay's fit, so that'll be a bit of a problem. If McTominay's not fit, they'll play Matic and Pogba, I think. And that would even make Van de Beek even more depressed. Because Van de Beek, he went to, remember he had an interview with Rio Ferdinand saying he wants to play as an 8, as a 6, or a 10. And Ole's still going to find a way to, even when McTominay and Fred are not playing, Van de Beek will still not play.
I do think Van de Beek can play in the pivot.
He can.
If you put him alongside Matic. I know he's not the most physically imposing, but he's relatively press resistant. And all he needs to do is progress the ball. He just needs to find a pass. He can find a pass. That's all he needs to do. Especially in a game like Newcastle, where they're just going to sit off you and stick 9 men at the back. You don't need to do anything then. And they don't have Wilson either.
Yeah.
So it's just going to be the St. Maximan for them and Joe Linton. Joe Linton should be in the conversation for worst player in the league, actually.
Oh, yep.
Another
fake Brazilian, another fake one.
Yeah, no,
Man United have confirmed their 25-man squad.
Yeah.
Which includes Fred and McTominay.
Yeah.
What? Oh, yeah, no, Fred's starting. Sorry, man.
Wait. 23-man squad against you?
Huh?
23-man squad against you?
It's a 25-man squad for the Newcastle game.
I thought you meant the register players thing.
No, but the 25-man squad is Eric Bailly, Bruno Fernandes, Edison Cavani, Dalot, De Gea, Ronaldo, Lindelof, Martial, Mata, Matic, Telles, Fred, Van de Beek, Varane. Then the homegrown is Lee Grant, Tom Heaton, Dean Henderson, Phil Jones, Jesse Lingard, Harry Maguire, McTominay, Pogba, Rashford, Shaw, Wan-Bissaka.
Rashford?
What? That's the squad to Newcastle.
I thought he's got surgery and he won't be back till like October, November.
Yeah, when did he come back? What?
Oh dear.
Fuck. They're sticking him with flipping painkillers and they're bringing him back.
So Ole's had enough of Sancho already, it seems.
Bring it, please.
Well, for me, Ole can hold that because I'm starting Sancho in my team. Sancho, Ronaldo, Greenwood. That's my front three. Bruno, Pogba, McTominay. I mean, I wish it was McTominay, but it's going to be Matic, the old man. So, Matic, if he at his best, Newcastle should be easy. I mean, who do they have? John Joe Shelby. Get out of here. So, we should win that. Ronaldo hat-trick. Okay, let me slow down. I think we'll win 2-0. We'll struggle 2-0. Because all this hype about, we're going to beat them, it's going to be some struggle game. We're going to scrape it, like a Greenwood goal come out of nowhere again. And then Sancho might get his first goal.
You're going to hate me.
I'm going for Sancho goal. Sancho scoring. Let's go.
You're going to hate me.
Don't tell me.
I'm going to jinx it. 6-0 United.
4-3 Newcastle. Joe Willock class. Joe Willock.
Oh my gosh.
What did I say for the Leeds game at the start of the season?
Did you say we're going to win?
I'm pretty sure I said you were going to win. I knew you were going to smack them.
Yeah. Hopefully you're right. 6-0 will be a car. That'll be class.
You know what, yeah? I'm going to jinx even more. 9-0.
No, let's not violate him.
I said that for the Southampton game, to be fair.
Exactly.
Steve Bruce is not that bad.
No. Steve Bruce is the worst manager in the league.
Yeah, Fred would be a better manager than he is.
No.
Yeah.
Let's not go too far, lads.
Steve Bruce plays football now. He'd still be better than Fred, though.
Definitely.
Yeah, you know what? He's got a point. Put Steve Bruce in Burnley. Yeah, he's a better player.
Well, I absolutely agree. Fred, for me, doesn't even belong Burnley, but doesn't belong Premier League. But
he's still got that massive head that he had when he played for you lot back in the 90s.
Exactly. Did you not see in the Newcastle game a couple of weeks ago when he went he done the heading motion? He still got it. Yeah. Oh, Brucey. He might be, mentally not there.
Yeah, Sancho's around. Maguire or Bruce at the back.
Oh, Maguire and Bruce will be one. God, massive. That will be hilarious in the set pieces. I mean, we header everything out. You're not scoring set pieces with Maguire and Bruce in defence.
Excuse me. We've got Van Dijk.
Van Dijk, if Steve Bruce headbutts Van Dijk's chest, Van Dijk be like, what is this one head? The guy comes out of nowhere, boom. Usually big heads everywhere. And Van Dijk be like, let me just go towards Wan-Bissaka side and dunk him there. Because actually, you know what, Newcastle, they might score actually. I'm saying 3-1. Because I think Wan-Bissaka might get dunked on the back post again by Callum Wilson. He's fit, right?
No.
Yeah, is he
He's
not?
not fit.
No, I checked my fantasy team and he was red, so he's not playing.
No, Callum Wilson.
Yeah.
So if we don't win 6-0, I'm going to look at differently. Because we have nothing to worry about offensively, apart from one player.
Yeah, if you don't win 6-0 or above, like 9-0, like I'm predicting, that's embarrassing.
We have Sayana Maxman's there, so he can score. He can come out of nowhere. But no, Wan-Bissaka should. I mean, that's the type of play he likes. Direct wingers. That's the only thing you could taking on and taking the ball off direct wingers. So hopefully Wan-Bissaka can turn up.
I mean,
I think Wan-Bissaka turns up.
will probably play on the left, right, sorry. So he's got to get short.
Why is he play right wing? That's not his best position. He's a left winger, you know?
No, but he can play. I'm saying he
He can go both.
Yeah, he can just switch in it. He gets the freedom of the pitch anyway.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we faced Adama Traore. This is basically another one, but he's got slightly better end product. So, yeah, we've got one.
Right, bro, don't put Adama Traore and St. Maximan in the same conversation.
Why not?
St. Maximan is a don.
Yeah, he's better, but I'm saying they kind of got the same.
Traore is just big with speed. No,
Exactly.
Too much.
St. Maximan is skillful. The only problem is, St. Maximan plays for Newcastle. That's the problem.
Yeah.
If he played for another team, he'd be banging maybe 10 goals, maybe 8 assists as well.
Traore is up there because he had Jimenez in the middle to basically finish what he couldn't finish.
Exactly.
Yeah. But Ronaldo homecoming, hopefully he scores and he does that celebration. And I don't want Old Trafford to be clapping or something. They just better do celebration with him. Knowing Old Trafford, they'll probably do some stupid chant like that. I didn't want to hear it. No one wants to hear no chant. What a you know what I mean? Make Ronaldo feel welcome. Welcome back, actually. He's back home again. I'm going for Ronaldo scores in a 3-1 win.
Nah, 9-0, man. 9-0.
6-0.
That's not happening. Yeah, this is going to say some Newcastle 2-2 draw, something stupid like that. If we lose today,
Hopefully, you think I want United to win?
we can't lose. If we lose, we're out of title race already. Or draw. Or lose, we're out of title race. 100%. Can't lose to Steve Bruce's team at home. No way. If that happens, we're basically out of title race.
The 5:30 game on a Saturday, Chelsea at home to Aston Villa.
Yeah, Chelsea are piping them. Chelsea are piping.
4-0 Chelsea. 4-0. I'm going for it. 4-0.
I'm going 5-0. No, actually, I'll go 3-0. I'll go 3-0.
I'll go 2-0 Chelsea.
They've got Villa have no keeper, man. Who are they going to play in there?
Oh, yeah, that's a good
No,
point.
Tom Heaton too. Tom Heaton's at United now.
Exactly.
They have no Tom Heaton. They should have replaced him.
United thought they were getting Grealish, and then they looked at him. That's not Grealish. That's Tom Heaton. What is going on?
Lucky we didn't get Grealish. 100 million for that guy. Dribble. Stop. Pass it back to the left.
Greaseless.
Yeah, I think Jack Greaseless. So he can get out of here.
Oh my gosh.
I'm helping my team. We've got when Rashford comes back, Rashford will show levels. Rashford show levels. Greenwood. I am not worried about no Jack Grealish. Have we talked about City already? We have. But Grealish. What's it? Team Villa. Without Grealish, they've looked very. They're being a bit wish-washy. Danny Ings is scoring goals, so that's a good thing. But
yeah, that's the only good thing about Villa right now.
Leon Bailey, when he's looking all right. Other than that, there's nothing to worry about for Villa. I'm not a fan of Dean Smith. I still think like he's a bang average manager. I think Grealish is I'm not a fan of Dean Smith either. And then Chelsea at home, Lukaku, he's scoring definitely. Chelsea win. There's no debate. I can't even see them conceding. This could be like a 3-0, 4-0. But I'll be safe on safe side. I'll go for 3-0.
Excuse me, you went 4-0 earlier. I said 3-0. Piss off.
No, you said 5.
No, and then I changed the inners, man. Come on.
No.
Yeah,
I'm 3-0.
You're going 4-0, mate. You said 4-0. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sticking 4-0.
I'm sticking with 2.
4.
All right. So there is only one Sunday kickoff. I'm not sure why. I did check the other fixtures that probably will be on Sky at like 12 or 2. There is a big Scottish one, but that's at 12. That's
Who
hard.
cares? I'm sorry, no one cares about Scottish football.
The old, I believe the game that they're putting on at 2:30 is Nottingham Forest versus Cardiff in the Championship.
Sorry, no one's watching that either. No one cares.
Cardiff.
Yeah,
So they're putting it on TV.
I believe so.
See, something scam, man. They don't know real viewership. They could put the United game on TV. Actually, to pair with Champions League, I think we watch Champions League on Tuesday, so we can't do that. But they could put Leicester City on TV, but they decided to put a Championship team. See, Premier League, it is what it is. But with Liverpool, Leeds, you lot don't have Alisson, Firmino, and Fabinho, right?
I think they're going to play him regardless.
What? They're playing?
I think
Yeah.
I don't see
Firmino's
them
not playing.
following. Yeah, Firmino's out injured, but I don't see Klopp being like, oh yeah, no, I'm going to listen to the Brazilian FA.
That means FIFA will fine you, but the fine will be like nothing about that because you don't spend nothing in transfer window anyways.
Yeah.
So what's the fine? Will be like 10 million? Well, who cares? So
If we're lucky, Leeds decide, oh yeah, let's just play Rafinha as well.
yeah, actually, I can't lie to you. As a neutral, I want all the best players to play, and I don't really care about because especially if Leeds without Rafinha, they're a terrible team. And I also want to see Dan James' debut against Liverpool, so that'll be interesting. Rafinha, I think if Liverpool play their players, Leeds will play Rafinha. That's what I think could happen. So yeah, I'm going for this game's gonna be interesting. I'm not, especially it really depends on who you lot play. Because if you lot don't play like the 3 players, it's gonna be a draw. Because I'm looking at Alisson, no Fabinho, and then no. Well, Firmino doesn't really start for them for you lot to be fair, so it don't really matter. But Alisson, he does bring presence. I don't know if Adrian or the other guy, what's his name?
I think it'd be Callagher.
Callagher.
Adrian.
Or Callagher. I don't know if he brings the same presence. He don't bring the same.
We're winning, you know.
With Alisson, you're winning. Without him, you're still winning, but it'll be 2-1.
I'm going 2-1.
What?
This is what?
You're such a hater, bro.
I'm not going higher than that. I think we'll win.
You just said 2-2.
No, I said 2-1.
Oh, my bad.
Ellen Road. Come on.
It'll be bouncing, to be fair.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be when United go there, it'll be long, but they'll definitely be on to Liverpool a lot. And
don't worry, my house will be bouncing when we win as well.
Actually, you better win if you want to be in this title race.
Look, yeah, I've already given up on the title race.
Wow.
We see difficult Origi on the team sheet. We're giving up on this title race.
Yeah. Origi, Mane, and Firmino. and Salah. What a front 3 guys.
No.
But Jota will start. Jota will start.
Oh, I have a question. Did Harvey Elliott get injured on international duty with England?
I think
I heard he came back early.
Apparently, he's fine.
He had a little knock from the Chelsea game, so he was like, "No, I'm not doing it. Piss off."
Yeah,
you think he'll start?
Yeah, I think he starts.
I hope not.
Why not?
I want Keita to start.
Yeah, stop.
For me, Harvey Elliott's better. For me, I prefer Harvey Elliott over Keita. For me, Harvey Elliott gives you the different dynamic of the right wing, or not right wing, but like the right centre midfield. He drifts a lot. I think he links up well with Salah and Trent. And that's what matters. You want to make your best players thrive even more. Keita, for me, he does little good dribbles here and there, but he ain't better than Harvey Elliott. No way for me. So I think Harvey Elliott should start. And he's better at transition too. So I think Harvey Elliott should start. And if he starts, I'll increase my scoreline to 3-1 Liverpool.
What?
Salah.
Yeah, I like Elliott's introduction because he's more of a winger. So when we have our little right-sided trident, it goes like Trent will hang a little bit back, Salah will go inside, and Elliott overlaps, right? Which is cool, fair enough. But like, I don't want to see that again. They weren't doing because in the middle, who are we putting the balls into?
Oh,
bringing Sadio lame and Jota, who's a midget.
What's Keita going to do to solve that?
I just look, I want some excitement. Keita likes to dribble past players. It looks cool. I like it. Or just play Thiago. I don't want to see Elliott again. But I want Elliott to be backup for our wingers. If he's playing in the midfield, he's going to get hacked again, like he did against Burnley. We'll get injured, and then I'll have to suffer. I'm not doing this again. I want him as backup to win.
But he's suited to Leeds, so Leeds can leave a lot of space, and especially at home, they're not defending at home. They're going all out.
But,
at home.
yeah, I want to see Kaita. I really like Kaita.
It'll be interesting to see Dan James versus Trent. I actually want to see Dan James directly running at Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Don't worry, we'll let Dan James run.
It'll be hilarious if Daniel scores. That'll be one funny. That'll be one funny sight.
You probably will. We always give goals. We conceded from a flipping corner, for flip's sake. I still remember that. Alisson got fouled, but we conceded from a corner. We always give downy goals away.
Yeah, but with Dan James, I mean, and Rafinha and Harrison, Bamford front four, they could cause you a lot of trouble. But Bamford, for me, he'll get pocketed by Van Dijk. That's just he'll be missing it. But Rafinha carry job. I don't think Rafinha's even playing, so that's a shame.
Yeah, we'll see what the clubs decide.
They better just play. Why not?
Just play him. Who cares?
What do you mean can't play?
The Brazilian FA have no juice.
Yeah,
exactly. They need to shine, man. Who do they think they are? They're only the team with the most World Cups. Who cares? World Cups are important. Champions League is important.
Okay, I wouldn't go that far. But they're still like, who cares? Just play your players. Firm the L, firm the fine. Because you don't want to risk 3 points. Because Rafinha is Leeds' best player. Simple. So how do you... Him not being that team, we'll see Jack Harrison trying to create. And that's... don't want to see that.
He's definitely going to score against us again.
No, he ain't scoring. He don't have that. To be fair, he did get like 8 goals and 7 assists or something like that.
He played good against us at Anfield at the start of the season.
To be fair, everyone plays good against us, so you know.
Bamford scored. You know what score? That's a Bamford score. Like
yeah.
And Van Dijk made a mistake in that, if I remember correctly. So, interesting. But I'm going. Let me go bold. Forget Liverpool won't win. I'm going for a 2-2 draw.
I wouldn't even be surprised anymore. I've already written this season off. I just want to get in top 4. We're not winning nothing.
How?
Bruv, you know what? Yeah, we're relying on Salah and Jota to carry the load. Sadio Mane to get back to his old form. His form has become like his hairline. It's just receding, bro. We're never getting back to our old like Mane, yeah. And we've got Divock Origi, who was outscored by a goalkeeper last season. We've got Minamino, who's just not trusted and is also injured right now.
Yeah.
Harvey Elliott's like 18. I'm not asking him to flip and play in the front three and carry the load. Who else have we got? Firmino, bro. Sky, yeah.
You're forgetting.
He just
the best false 9 in the league, Oxlade-Chamberlain.
Oh God, yeah. this team, yeah. This board is so embarrassing. We've had to use Oxlade-Chamberlain and try him out as our false 9.
Okay, I see why you're depressed, but I still think that Liverpool, Mohamed Salah and Van Dijk will just find a way to carry you lot.
Yeah, but the thing is, we need everything to be perfect. We need none of our players to get injured. We need the front three during the AFCON to be like perfect and like carry the load properly.
Are you sure that's AFCON in January? No one's talking about
I'm pretty sure there is.
Yeah, there is.
See?
No, you're not most affected by it because you've got 2 players.
It's going to be a case of if COVID is fine in Africa, we'll send them.
Who's hosting the AFCON? You know,
Cameroon.
There might be a problem there. I'm not trying to be. I don't know what's Cameroon's situation with COVID-19, but it was. Let's say it was. What country would be fine with it? Let's say it was Nigeria. Let's say it was northern side of it. I don't know. Let's say Nigeria, maybe because they're the biggest country in Africa, or one of the biggest. I don't know if Cameroon can they have. I mean, being a bit too. Yeah, actually, I believe Cameroon will handle the COVID situation well. So I think they saw Salah and Salah and Liverpool for 1 month.
No, we're pissed. We're pissed.
Struggle bad. Not scoring. Jota scoring by himself. Oh, that'll be an ugly sight.
Obviously, you're going to be excited. Yeah, and then people will say, and then if he's gone for an extended period of time, yeah, I think then he'll get his ratings. Watch. Then people will see, Mr. Nice. Yeah, shut up, man.
No, I know. Everybody should know Salah's important to Liverpool. If you still don't know that you're casual, man, or you're just a hater, we're either one of them. I just admit
Christian's both.
he's literally both. I think he deep down knows Salah's ridiculous, but you'll see when Salah's not at Liverpool if the players are allowed to go to AFCON. Yo, Salah, no Salah at Liverpool. Hey.
At the moment, Cameroon are an amber list country.
So that's fine, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, they're dealing with it better than us.
Well, Cameron's doing well with coronavirus.
Yeah, I mean, this week they announced no new cases, I think it was.
Wow.
Bro, that's never been the case. Bro.
They're doing bits of COVID.
We're embarrassing. We're actually finished as a country. Let's be real. We're just finished.
Which country?
Flipping England.
What do you think he was talking about?
Bro, Pakistan, look, yeah. Pakistan's like also finished as a country. But like England, bro, we've got like 30,000 cases a day or some shit.
Would they do another October? I mean, apparently they're doing October lockdown. So
Fire break lockdown. Oh, sick, man.
We're gonna stop football again.
I hope they don't.
Imagine no fans in football again. Are you having a laugh? But what's the point of this vaccine then? That means it work.
Apparently, there's a booster coming as well.
Oh, yeah, but the first 2 shots are sick, and so you need a third one to
Why do I need a third
injection? Like, come on.
There's never been a third injection. It gets to the point where I think the conspiracy smell one.
I'm gonna book the booster, the COVID booster and the flu jab on the same day, 8th of October, my 21st birthday. I get both injections.
Oh no! You have to get the third one, bro. I'm telling you. You see, apparently this AstraZeneca one gives you like one of the side effects, nerve disorder. What the hell does that mean?
Is that like giving you have an underlying disease?
Bruv, even if you have an underlying disease, how can it be giving you nerve disorder? What does that even mean? Like your nerves malfunction? Nah, bro.
Is that AstraZeneca?
Yeah, maybe that's the thing.
That's the one Fred's taking that one, innit? Surely.
I think I have that one, I can't lie. I mean, to be fair, I did get mine ages ago.
Oh no.
That could explain certain
things. If that's why they doesn't turn up anymore, I will be the regular host and I will be here.
That's why they make you sit there and wait 20 minutes before you leave.
Oh,
if you do get a bad reaction to the vaccine, you'd know within the 20 minutes. You wouldn't know 2 weeks later or some shit like that. You'd know straight away.
That's a good point. Don't get the third shot then. Don't do it. We need you. You are the lifeblood of this channel. Without Usman, this channel is defunct.
I mean, in saying that, I did get both of them, and both times I felt fine. I didn't get any of the side effects. I didn't feel sick. My arm didn't even hurt. I just went along my life, and I was fine.
So, viewers, what you've also now learned is Usman is built different.
Exactly.
And what you also learned is Fred is an anti-vaxxer. So that's the only explanation for me now. How what is it? The 2 people that plays at United that are anti-vaxxers. It's definitely Fred. It's got to be. Has to be. He's playing like with the body virus, anyways. Sniffing aside all the players. What's going on?
He's always played like he's had the virus.
Yeah, true. But I mean,
the first season you rated him. I remember.
Yeah, he was bad first season, but obviously got tricked.
You always get tricked.
He saw Brazil above his name and shining lights. He was like, yes, he's brilliant.
Speaking of Brazil, why did Brazil always pick him? I'm not mad at that.
Ahead of Fabio as well.
Yeah, he started during the Copa America ahead of him, like every single game.
Yeah. You wonder why we're not sending our players to Brazil? Are you surprised, really?
Oh, damn it, we should send Fred to Brazil, man.
Okay, we went off on a complete different tangent.
Yeah, we even find a way to come back to Fred again.
The Monday kickoff, the final game of the week, Everton at home to Burnley.
Oh.
All right, Everton will comfortably win 2-0.
1-0 Everton.
I'll go 3-0 Everton.
That's a 1-0 game. That's a boring ass game, that is. Imagine Burnley fans going on a Monday evening. Or travel up to Everton.
To Goodison
Park. 1-0 loss.
This stadium that's always gloomy even when it's sunny. It just looks depressing.
Well, the Burnley Stadium?
No, the Everton Stadium, Goodison Park. Even when it's sunny outside, it looks depressing inside.
Yeah, it does a bit like it looks a bit old school. Burnley Stadium looks the most depressing.
Oh, that looks almost Brexit Stadium in the Premier League, man.
Very knacker stadium that is.
No, Burnley's just signed Cornet, man. They're adding some flair now.
Yeah.
I'm expecting Samba football, bro. Dwight McNeil and Cornet on one side. Oh my god.
Then he signed Fred. He's just there. I had a real Samba player. I would love to see Fred with his Burnley. Imagine Burnley fans get onto him. That would be one of the funniest sights ever. Because forget United fans get onto him because people thought have high standards. Imagine Burnley fans saying, "Who the hell was this guy?"
I don't think Burnley fans are going to complain if they sign Fred.
Originally, weren't.
I think they don't sign anyone anyway, so they bring one person in and they'd be happy.
Cornet's a random signing. I'm not. Actually, you know what? I'm changing my result. 1-1. Cornet scoring his debut.
Oh bloody hell!
Mate, Rafa and his boys, man.
He's expecting every single one of the Burnley players to just pop up with a Brazilian passport now they sign someone.
Yeah, man. They're all gonna be doing like relets and shit. You're gonna see one rainbow flick as well.
Yeah,
Samba football. Burnley's gonna be my team after that.
Who's Burnley got next?
Let me check.
Doesn't mean he's Chelsea.
I think it's Arsenal.
Oh, that's 3 points for Burnley, bro.
Ooh, we'll see that in the next preview. I've got something to say about that. Actually, I think after the Arsenal, if they don't win that, good grief.
Yeah, Arsenal.
Oh, guys, I have
Arsenal,
a plea.
Leicester, then
I have
Norwich.
a plea to all our viewers. Yeah, MK needs your help.
Why?
He's trying to locate a PS5 and he can't do it. Now, after the showcase yesterday, he really needs one. Bro, it was brilliant. It was
The showcase.
He didn't even know the showcase.
Oh,
no, but you don't deserve the PS5. Never mind.
What? There was
it
what?
showed off like a bunch of new games. So like Spider-Man 2 got announced. There's a Wolverine game. The new God of War.
There's Spider-Man 2.
What else was there?
Yeah.
Forspoken looked sick. There was that Korean game Project Eve that looked sick.
Actually, how about Azam? You tell me. Obviously, it was 2 months after, but you tell me when it gets released. That'll be on it straight away.
Spider-Man
Why am I having to do your work?
No. Because I always miss it. I don't know how. I always find a way to miss it. I don't know how.
You're asleep, that's why. You're still awake. Wake up at 6:30. Open Twitter, keep it.
Well, seriously, you have to get up that early. Damn.
Yeah,
You
from
wake
what
up?
I saw from the people I sent you,
8?
14th
Aslan.
September there might be a restart.
Azam, what time did you wake up to buy yours?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I woke up 8 and then I heard nothing for an hour, so I felt like an egg. And then they said, oh, at 10 o'clock we'll be releasing everything. So I'm like, oh my god, 10 o'clock, I have to stay awake for another hour. So I was awake, then Bob finally got it. Very happy.
I just
My
found
whole
it.
PlayStation, bro, it was finished. I couldn't even play half the games I normally have. It just overheated and at some point I thought it was going to blow up. I'm not going to lie.
Bloody hell.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is the podcast of just weird tangents.
Yeah, we
If you
follow
stuck
the
with
runners.
us until now.
We're on such random tangents. Oh my days. At least this one we didn't bring it back to Fred though.
Yeah, if we didn't bring Fred up, yeah, this no Fred. Fred is not only the worst footballer, he's the worst podcast topic.
Exactly. If you talk about him, you talk about someone else.
If Fred
is
plays
just the worst
tomorrow,
human being. He's the worst human being.
Oh
if
no,
Fred plays tomorrow, we'll have a
Does he
special
that?
edition Fred podcast next week.
no, this was
It would
it
just
doesn't
be
even-
as-
You know what,
it'd
yeah?
just be
If Fred,
MK chatting
Fred
shit
scores
about
against
football.
Newcastle, we're having a whole podcast dedicated to Fred.
I'll be probably semi not celebrating. That's the bad thing.
It'd be like
It's
thingy
Nobody's
from
gonna
Arsenal
see-
Fan TV whenever Kane scored in the Euros. You just sit there deadpan.
yeah, I'll be like, I'll be that same guy. I'll just say it straight, like, shit, he scored. I'll still saying it's still whatever the scoreline is. I'm like, still that same scoreline. So if it's 2-0 United and the first goal to make it 3, it's still 2-0 United. Fred, he can hold that for me. I don't think I ever come back to supporting Fred ever again. He needs to leave. He's 28 years old. Get out of here. But against Newcastle, if I see him start, I'm looking to see if Conte or Zidane's available. I was Woodward. If I was Ed Woodward, I'd be like, is Zidane available? Let him get him. A manager cannot be starting Fred after the last 2 games. No way.
All right. I think that's the end of the podcast for today.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for watching. we'll get back to Monday, I think, with the debate if we're free. Tuesday, hopefully, will be the review episode.
Yeah.
And
Plus Champions League.
coming up soon, NBA. The season starts on the 19th. We do have an NFL prediction out. Last night was the first game. It was a pretty good game for the opening
Cowboys,
game.
you guys suck. I can't believe you choked so hard. Your kicker needs to be shot. He actually just needs to be shot. And Tom Brady, you still suck. You threw 2 interceptions. You're an ugly mutant. I hope you die.
Okay.
That's
Thank
how-
you for watching. That was a great way to end it. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share this video. We are also on Spotify, and we officially have a TikTok account. Hopefully the videos will come out today. Maybe I'll clip the bit where we talk about Fred being the worst player in the league.
Yeah.
We'll see. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll be back soon.